Hi everyone. I wanted to give you an update about how everything went when I got my braces taken off. I got them off. I actually got my top braces off first, and then I got my bottom braces off like a week or 2 weeks later. So I had them off before Thanksgiving, which was really nice. So the whole process took a few hours. At the place that I went to, they were able to take the moldings of my top and bottom teeth. And for my top teeth, I got the retainer the same day, but later on in that day. So I went at like 8 o'clock in the morning or 8:30, and they sent the retainer mold before 10:30, and then I came back at the end of the day around like 5 o'clock, and I got my top retainer. The bottom retainer is a permanent retainer that goes behind your first couple of teeth. You can kind of see like the little thin wire behind my teeth. And that took longer to make. That took like 3 weeks to make after I had the molding done. When I first got it put on, it felt really annoying. You can feel the little like bumps that are on the wire to help it stick to your teeth. And I played with it with my tongue forever, and it felt really annoying, but after a few days I got used to it. What else did I want to say? Oh, I got bonding done on this tooth and this tooth to make them a little more, like square. And it wasn't that much money, actually. My insurance kicked in, and I had dental insurance for like the first time, and it paid for a lot of it. So if you have good dental insurance, make sure you check if they cover bonding. And then, I had an issue with the bonding in the beginning because they did it wrong initially. The color of the bonding didn't match my tooth. Because at the bottom of my teeth, they're a little bit translucent. They're a little bit clear at the very bottom. Some people have that and other people don't. But if you do have that, it could be an issue when you get your bonding done. Because then you'll see like a clear part at the end of your tooth, and then you'll see like the white bonding underneath it. So they make that bonding in translucent color, but I thought that would look too weird on my teeth because I needed a lot of bonding done to make these teeth bigger. So they ended up just redoing the bonding and getting it a little bit closer to my shade of my tooth. She did a different process. It was something like she added the extra part, and then she like wiped some of the stuff onto the top of my tooth to make it blend better. That way you couldn't see that clear part of the tooth. If you have any questions about that, or if you have that issue that I have, then I can comment and I can explain a little bit better about what she actually did. So because they messed up the bonding the first time, they had to redo the retainer molding, and then it took even longer. So, okay. And then before I didn't have a problem with my bite, and now I notice that when I bite down, I feel like I have these teeth stick out a little bit more than my bottom teeth. So maybe my bottom teeth before just stuck or protruding out and I didn't notice it. Because when I bite down, I had like a little overbite. But I don't care. I don't care about that at all. But I didn't have that before. It was much smaller of a gap. But anyway. And then, let's see. Okay, so the bottom retainer is permanent. It gets stuck to the bottom of your teeth. You see the wire? Like I said, I'm much more used to it now. Here's the top retainer, which is like an Invisalign tray. It's clear. You can't really notice it when it's on, but your teeth will look a lot shinier during the daytime. They reflect light a lot more. So, let's see. I'm trying to balance my iPad while I put this in. Initially, when I had the bonding done the first time and the retainer done the first time, I felt like the retainer fit much better. Now, it's a little bit harder to take off, and I don't know why. but it just kind of like pops in. I'm going to try to do it with one hand. Like that, you'll hear a little click. And now I have my top retainer on. You can't really tell here, well, maybe a little. You can see the line a little bit there. And there's kind of a little gap of the actual retainer. But, oh, a major thing I want to mention is that for the first 6 months after you have your retainer, you have to wear your retainer 24 hours a day. Then, after that, then you only wear it at night. So, yeah, it kind of bothers me that during the day you can kind of tell that you have a retainer on because it's very, very shiny and your teeth don't look natural. They're like way too reflective of the light. So, that's kind of annoying, but I know that eventually I'll only have to wear it at night anyway and it won't matter. The retainer comes in a little retainer case like this. They only give you one. And I bring it with me everywhere. Bring it to work, bring it everywhere I go. Cleaning your retainer is a little bit difficult, more difficult than I thought it would be, because it gets really gross, actually. You have to keep it really clean and constantly clean it. When you take it off, you can actually see like plaque and things that build up on your teeth that come off when you pull off your retainer. So it'll probably make you a little bit more conscious about brushing your teeth, even if, you know, I'm sure you guys already were with braces because I was brushing my teeth like crazy. And yeah, I was trying to find the best method to clean the retainer because if you brush it with a regular toothbrush, you can scratch the retainer and then you'll be able to see the scratches on it. So I tried to do it with like a very soft toothbrush, which kind of worked, but then when the dentist told me I could scratch it, that made me afraid to use it. So I bought denture tablets, and that kind of works, but not really. Like I mentioned, the plaque can really get on there, so you need to like rub it off with something. She told me that she would take a wet paper towel and like polish it and scrub it. I'm too lazy for that. I use my toothbrush or the little tiny interdental brushes that I try to like get in there and really clean it. If you don't clean it, it'll smell, it'll grow plaque, it'll get really gross. So make sure you're really cleaning it. And then for your bottom teeth, these teeth right here, you can't floss normal. You need that special floss to get in between your teeth. What you're supposed to do is weave that special dental floss between the back of your teeth and the actual wire. But for me, there's barely any room between the wire and my teeth, so I can't even get dental floss between there. So what I do, which I don't know if this will work for everyone, I literally grab the dental floss and I just push it in between my teeth. I'll take it and I'll just like squeeze it in the little gaps between there. That's not how you're supposed to do it, but it works for me because for whatever reason I have like just enough air, like space to put it through there. I don't know if everyone would have that though. So you need to make sure that when they do it, that they actually can fit the dental floss between the little metal wire. Between here, here. Which I would find extremely aggravating. I'm kind of glad that I have just enough room to push it through the bottom of here to make it a little bit easier on myself. What else did I want to say? Life without braces is amazing. Now I don't feel like I look like a giant middle school kid. It did take me a while to get used to the bottom braces because of the little bumps on the back of them. They were bigger than I thought they would be. I didn't think they would be such big bumps. It's hard to tell on my teeth now how big they are, but they're actually larger than I would like them to have been. Yeah, and now I can eat anything that I want, but I still brush after every meal. That way I don't get nasty residue on my retainer. And, oh, I wanted to show my before and after pictures. Which I feel like my before picture makes my teeth look worse than they actually were. But I don't know, maybe it could be the angle. So here, oh, I don't know if I might just show the reflection. Well, okay, that's not coming out the way I wanted it to. But maybe I can try to, if I can figure out YouTube, I'll try to figure out how to post them. But you get the idea of it. Like, my front teeth were rotating outwards and my bottom teeth were getting all crooked because of only one tooth that I had that was pretty much like messing everything up. And then after, obviously, yeah, it's not showing up. I'll try to post it. But here's my after. Everything is aligned and nice and straight. I did get filing done on my teeth because I had a lot that were way too sharp and they looked weird. My teeth are still pretty small compared to most people. And these are a little jagged still. I think eventually I might get veneers, depending on, you know, if I'm making a bunch of money later on in life and I can afford to get a veneer, then I will. But in the meantime, I'm totally content with bonding on just these two teeth. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'm really, really happy that I did the program, and I think that other people should do it too. It's definitely worth it. It's worth every penny, but make sure you do your research and see if you only have a couple of teeth that are a little bit misshapen or things like that, maybe you only need bonding or you can get veneers. But definitely do your research and find out what would be best for you, because you don't want to waste a bunch of money on braces when you could have just done, you know, 1 or 2 little revisions. But for me, I wanted my teeth to be perfectly straight. And yeah, I have a nice autism awareness shirt on, just for everybody out there. I work with kids with autism. Totally unrelated, but I felt like sharing that. So good luck to everyone out there, and I hope you guys get amazing results. I hope you're happy, and you can feel free to smile, like, how, you know, smile the way you want to smile and laugh and not be self-conscious or anything like that. It is definitely worth it. There are payment plans available. I have a really good payment plan right now. I'm going to be paying my teeth off for a while, but it was definitely worth it. And just good luck to everyone. Bye. Oh, I almost dropped my iPad. Okay, bye.